If you trade meme coins, then you've definitely heard of the Pump token. And just a few hours ago, Pump.Fun actually confirmed the release date of this token happening in 2 days' time. And this is by far one of the biggest events happening on Solana in a long time. And in this video, I want to share with you what this actually means for the meme coin market and trading memes in the future, but also how you can capitalize on this token release and make a lot of money going forwards. And one of the things I've been taking advantage of leading up to this token release and after is the actual Pump.Fun app. I think there's going to be some sort of incentive for those who use and live stream on this app. So if you guys want to get started, it's completely free. Either use the link down below to get started or simply just search Pump.Fun on your phone's app store. Before we dive into the tokenomics of this, let's first take a look at the Pump.Fun app and see what's currently moving and the current Pump.Fun ecosystem on Solana. Here I am in the app. I'm going to click on the search bar and then I'm going to sort tokens by market cap. As you all know, since Pump.Fun launched about a year and a half ago, things like Fartcoin, Peanut, Mooding, and a lot more recent stuff as well, like Housecoin and Chillhouse. And actually Chillhouse went up a pretty good amount today. If we sort it by the 1 day chart, you can see this morning it was about 7 million market cap, and since then it kind of rode this pretty nice uptrend all the way to 26 million. Now Chillhouse, among a couple other tokens, might be some good front run plays before the actual token release. Another one is Elon token, which is the token that represents the owner of Pump.Fun. This one got bid up a couple times today. Another one is Cupsy because he's a very popular person in the crypto Twitter space. Let's look up his token. This one's currently sitting at about 4.5 million market cap. And then obviously you've got the big ones like Fartcoin, Peanut, and Mooding. Some of these tokens have been on a nice uptrend as well. Fartcoin's sitting at roughly 1.1 billion market cap, which is pretty strong. Now from now and through the actual token release, tons of coins on Pump.Fun are going to be getting tons of volume. And this is because Pump.Fun is going to be in the spotlight and everyone's going to be looking at the platform, trying to make money on the token itself, but also other plays leading up to and after. Now, when you actually take a look at the tokenomics on the main screen, you can see that the token itself is going to have 1 billion tokens, which is pretty standard. 20% to the team, 13% existing investors, 33% ICO. But you see there's this 3% here that not many people are talking about, which is 3% that's going to go to people who live stream on Pump.Fun. Now, when you consider 3% of a multi-billion-dollar token, this value equates to a lot of money. And this is going to be one of the main things I want to talk about in this video that can actually get you and propel you to the next level and make you earn a lot of money simply by interacting with Pump.Fun and live streaming on there. And when you scroll back up to the main tweet, you can see that Pump.Fun's plan is to remove competition in the live streaming space, which includes Facebook, TikTok, and Twitch, by empowering those on Solana to build and live stream. And with this current $4 billion valuation that's being tossed around for this token, a 3% airdrop to current and future live streamers would mean that Pump.Fun is going to be giving away roughly $120 million to these live streamers. Now, exactly like this pie that's currently on my screen, how can you take advantage of this 3% and get yourself a small piece of that pie? Because even the smallest piece of that 3% chunk can make you tens of thousands of dollars. Now, there's two main places where you can actually dive more into the live streaming features on Pump.Fun and learn about this. The main one is going to be on the actual Pump.Fun app. Here I am using the app right now. You click on the search tab, and when you actually click under search tab, there's this new feature that says new. Tap on live and you can see all the tokens sorted by how high their market cap is with people that are currently live streaming. You can see this token's 8 months old, streaming live until 100 million market cap. And as you can see, this guy's been streaming for a long time and the token has gone up a good chunk today from 200,000 market cap to 240K. Now, since this person is streaming and has been streaming for a long time, he's probably going to receive a small chunk of that 3% airdrop, which could equate to tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars. Another really popular streamer is Gainsey. This token was launched 3 months ago. I just searched it under the search tab and it's called Gainsey Stream. So you tap on it. He's not currently streaming right now, but when he does stream, you can see there's some clips on here. So previous broadcasts he's streamed and people have created clips of his content. Now the token itself is sitting at roughly 3.5 million market cap, which is pretty substantial. There's also a community group chat, which is standard procedure on most Pump.Fun CTOs, which means community takeovers. You can see there's a live stream chat as well where people pop in and talk about the token or talk about the stream. Now, by clicking this transaction button at the bottom, you can also easily buy and sell the token directly on the app, which makes it a lot easier if you want to make profits or swing trade the token as well. Now, under the app as well, you can just click back on the home tab and actually click on the live tab all the way to the right. And when you scroll all the way down, you can see that there's not that many people currently live streaming on Pump.Fun. And from here, you can see the token that I mentioned mentioned earlier, a person's live streaming until 100 million market cap, 8-month-old token, which means he's probably been streaming for a long time and he'll probably receive a big chunk of that 3% airdrop. But when you keep scrolling, you're going to see lots of people streaming random stuff, miscellaneous things that pop up, miscellaneous things they want to talk about, but also pumping their current token. And when you scroll all the way down, you can actually see that there's not that many people currently live streaming on Pump.Fun, which is something I really like to see because it means the opportunity isn't fully tapped yet. And it still means there's opportunity for you and future streamers to make a Pump.Fun account and start live streaming your token or live streaming separate content as well. And as I mentioned earlier, all you have to do is download the Pump.Fun app and start live streaming, or you can start live streaming from your browser, whichever you prefer. Now that you fully understand how to capture part of the 3% that's saved for live streamers, how can we capture this 24% that's reserved for community and ecosystem initiatives, which pretty much means airdrop to its users? And this 24% of token supply at roughly 4 billion FDV means we could be seeing at least a $1 billion airdrop towards users. So if you've interacted with any Pump.Fun tokens over the last 18 months, which I'm sure you have all done so by watching these videos, then you're probably eligible for an airdrop in the next 2 days. And I'm going to show you how you can check your potential airdrop here in just a second, which may not be 100% accurate, but it could give you a good idea. So this is the potential airdrop checker. It's actually on Dune. I'll leave a link for it down below if you want to put your wallet address. And this is all speculation, just so you know, but you're going to want to click the link, scroll down to this airdrop season tab. And from here, you can see all the wallets who've interacted with Pump.Fun over the last 18 months or so. And you can see the top wallet has roughly $500 million in total trade volume on Pump.Fun. So this wallet's probably going to get the highest tier of airdrop of that 24%. And of the top 25 wallets, there's a big discrepancy. This guy's at 500 million. This guy's closer to 250. So the more you go down, the less volume it's going to be. You can paste your Solana wallet address here in the search bar, and it's going to tell you what your rank is here out of these roughly 5 million wallets. But also when you look at the right hand side, this is how they're most likely going to categorize the airdrop tiers. Pure speculation, by the way, but this is a method that makes sense if they decide to use it. Sort it by wallets who have done 100 million, 10, 1, 100k, 10k, and then 1000. And as you can see, the wallets that have done 1000, there's roughly 4 million wallets in this tier. So you're going to want to hope you've done roughly at least 100k to a million. I feel like this range is going to be where a lot of maybe more experienced traders are going to fall into. This should be a good chunk of airdrop. 10 million plus in trade volume, you should be in for a pretty big airdrop. But yeah, once again, you can paste your wallet here. It's going to show you how you stack up against other people in terms of your rank. It's going to show you your total volume. It's going to show you the last time you took a trade and the number of trades you've taken. And this is just a cool free resource to plug in your wallet and see how much you might earn and stack that with the actual airdrop that's going to happen in a few days. Not entirely sure on how accurate this is going to become the potential airdrop, but hopefully it's close enough, and hopefully this gives you a good idea on how you stack up against other people. Now that you've got a better understanding of the actual tokenomics, the live streaming, the potential airdrop, everything in between, let's head back to the Pump.Fun app and actually show you how you can take advantage of potential movers over the next few days and tokens that get tons of volume and traction, because this is a very big event on Solana and this doesn't really happen that often. And in my opinion, the best way to take advantage of all this newfound activity, motion, virality, whatever you want to call it, over the next few days, weeks, and months is by scouting for new movers on the movers tab and looking for really cool narratives that might play out in relation to the token release or any cool memes over the next few days. Maybe it's a good meme related to someone on crypto Twitter. Maybe it's something related to Pump.Fun. They could maybe post their own meme and try to get it pretty high in terms of market cap. You quite honestly never know what's going to happen, and there's going to be tons of opportunity to make money. So here I am on the movers tab. You can see there's lots of tokens getting traction right now. This one's getting my attention because it's roughly 200k in market cap. This is a pretty good play on the current all-time high situation since Bitcoin is trading at a new all-time high. So this token's called all-time high, launched 25 minutes ago on Pump.Fun. No group chat yet. You can trade straight from the app. I can actually buy and sell right here. Let's sort it by 5 minutes all-time. So yeah, this token spawned at 7k market cap, peaked so far at 240k, and it's sitting around 150 right now. This might die out pretty quickly in my opinion, but it could be a decent play. Let's head back to the movers tab and see if anything else is popping. This token just ran to 100K market cap. It just spiked on the movers tab. That's an insane candle. You can see it just went from 4,000 market cap to over 150K. When did this happen? So yeah, this all happened within the last hour. You filter it by all-time high. Yeah, it says about an hour ago this token spiked. It's still trading at about 100K. I definitely want to find out why, but the first thing here is a tweet from Jupiter Exchange. So I'm assuming they maybe retweeted it or reposted something in terms of this cat, which probably caused the spike. But yeah, it's super cool that this movers tab showed me this, that it came back to life after being launched yesterday. It says 22 hours ago. And the cool thing about the movers tab is that it incorporates AI. So when the AI algorithm detects something like this token is gaining tons of bids, it shows it back on the movers tab. So you're never really going to miss out on an opportunity. Let's say a token launched a week ago and it starts getting tons of volume right now. It's going to show you all of that activity right on the app. Another thing I really enjoy on the app is the news feed. As you know from my channel, I like to dive into the analytics of things and see the behind the scenes on virality and mindshare. So this news tab makes it super easy to see if something's gaining traction in the news. Twitter, it pretty much adds all the information for you right in one page, so you don't have to go and externally search for it. So today, Chillhouse got a lot of volume. You can see shows and links to the current tweets regarding Chillhouse. Totally is one of the developers of Solana. He tweeted about it. Gives you a pretty good insight. Shows you that more than $550,000 worth of the coin was purchased in a short period of time. And yeah, at the bottom, you can buy and sell this token whenever you feel like it. A more popular TikTok meme that I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen is the Boat Kid meme. It's got it right here under the news tab. You can scroll. It shows you, links you TikTok videos, it links you tweets. This guy doing the aura dance gained a lot of traction, and it links the token that's associated with the TikTok. So you don't have to go and find the actual token. It just makes it very easy to actually find all the information and find the token that associates with the meme. So this makes both of our lives a lot easier. You can just click view tokens straight from here and it'll take you straight to the page of the token, which is cool. And when I scroll down, this dog invest token launched 7 days ago. I've seen this one. I actually saw Trader Powell. Yep, Powell was talking about it. A couple other big notable accounts on crypto Twitter. So you don't even have to like go on Twitter or Safari or TikTok to find mindshare and virality and all this other information. You can kind of scout the news tab to do all of that for you, which makes your life a lot easier. And the next tab is the featured tab, which is really cool because it shows you more established coins typically. So it's kind of like your own watch list here at the top. Chillhouse, Trencher, Pump, Dog Invest, Stockcoin, Aura. These are all tokens we've been talking about. These have been more established Pump.Fun tokens over the last 7 days. So you can kind of get a general sense of the market share and where people are bidding the tokens. And then finally, the live in your watch list. We went through the live already, but you can see all these people are live streaming, trying to get a piece of that pie, the 3% airdrop. And finally is the watch list. Pretty standard stuff. You can add whatever you feel like it to this watch list and kind of come back and track it later. But yeah, the majority of the time you're going to be sitting on this movers tab because this is the tab where all the new tokens are going to be shown. You can see the gold progress bars at the bottom mean it's gaining more traction. It's close to being migrated, which is a good sign. And also it's going to use AI to kind of show you and detect tokens that are getting lots of bids, even if they've been launched like a couple days or weeks ago, which is super helpful if something old starts getting traction. These are the steps I'm actively taking over the next few days, weeks, and months in order to maximize my current and future airdrops. Also the initiatives I'm taking. I might be live streaming on Pump.Fun. Who knows? There's a lot of opportunity to make a lot of money. And hopefully in this video, I gave you some good pointers on the next steps in terms of this token release and how you can attack this release with the best information possible and how you can maximize your potential airdrop. We discussed a lot of ways on how you can make some extra money from this release. So make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions down below. Definitely do not sleep. Make sure to download the Pump.Fun app and start trading with the movers tab. There's tons of opportunities to be made on this app. If you guys want another full in-depth video on my trading setup using this app or anything in general, feel free to let me know down in the comments. Leave a like. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.